This program documents actual homicide investigations. Criminal charges are often dropped or reduced, and all suspects shown are presumed innocent unless proven guilty.
She was cut up very bad.
Her clothes are dirty, but they're not bloody. It's just very strange.
When it comes to homicide investigations, catching a big break can mean the world to a detective.
Dog in his house. That's huge.
It can give you motive.
My God. The bottom of his feet are bloody.
He must have been struggling with somebody. It can give you direction.
He said, I want money. Money.
It can even give you a suspect.
I just remember him telling me they found a body. Her face was cut up.
On the first 48 critical minutes,
You are taking the ultimate gamble. All eternity is on the line.
we revisit cases that heat up when they take a lucky turn.
That's the voice of someone's in a corner.
Cincinnati, Ohio, 3 a.m. A young woman calls 911.
Cincinnati 911, where's the emergency?
My grandpa's house. My grandpa's laying down there on the floor dead.
When patrol arrives on the scene, they find a man lying in a pool of blood.
Male weighed about 50 to 60, face down, blood everywhere.
The victim is 57-year-old Fred Tucker, a father of 3. He had owned his own window cleaning business for 20 years and worked 7 days a week.
The bottom of his feet are bloody.
He must have been struggling with somebody.
Here's the murder weapon.
They find a bloody butcher knife on the kitchen table.
My God.
Didn't believe it there.
It was just like that.
You know what?
What?
Somebody cleaned up. Somebody took a shower.
When you approach a scene that's this gruesome, it tells you that this victim and the suspect had some type of relationship with each other. It also tends to tell you that there might be some type of revenge factor associated with this. Killing someone with a knife is unlike killing someone with a firearm. You don't have to touch somebody when you kill them with a firearm. With a knife, they tend to be more personal, especially if this victim was stabbed multiple times.
Look at that. They're bloody, so it must have been an accident. Somebody left this way. There's a guy who's upstairs, so he might have been a witness or
Hurdle. Okay.
Luke checks upstairs to find out if the victim's neighbor heard or saw anything unusual.
This is a separate apartment.
Right upstairs.
Ooh, that dog's growling at me. I'm scared.
Hopefully he doesn't know how to open a door. It almost looks vacant.
It can't be because that dog's in there.
Right.
The granddaughter who called 911 is back at the office. She may know what happened. Who do you think did this to your grandpa?
wants you down to Mom Street. I didn't go down to the house.
Christina says she learned of her grandfather's death from her mother, Connie.
Did your mom go see your grandpa? Where's she at now?
Christina says that her mother, Connie, is staying in a nearby motel.
Connie is laying low in a hotel, so I'm gonna have to get some patrol guy to go out and try to pick her up for me. All right, we're investigating what happened to your father. I'm just gonna start and let you talk, okay?
I went to, I was gonna go tell my dad I needed money. I looked and I seen him laying there on the floor. But, just all kinds of thoughts started going through my head or whatever, so I went back around to the back door, and I, hit the glass, and I locked it and pushed it open. Walked in here and was saying, Dad, Dad, Dad. I just stood there for a minute, and I hollered, Dad, he didn't answer me. I freaked out, I didn't know what to do. I was scared.
Connie says she turned around and left out the back door without calling for help.
Well, can I ask you something? Was Mark upstairs?
Connie asks if Mark Roby, her father's upstairs neighbor, was home when police arrived.
We're not sure. Did you see him tonight?
No.
She says that Mark worked for her father for several years.
How well do you know Mark?
I know he doesn't care a whole lot for my dad.
Connie says her father's dog, Rocky, is missing.
The dog was not there. My dad's always got the dog.
Does Mark have a dog?
No. My dad's always got the dog with him. Always.
All right, give me a second. Why is that dog in his house? That's huge.
Sometimes it could be the smallest piece of a puzzle that helps you make sense out of everything else. It's that thing that homicide detectives look for. It appears in this particular case that you got the victim's daughter saying that the suspect worked for her father and didn't particularly care for him. You have a dog that's somewhere that is not supposed to be. The suspect is missing. Everything that needs to happen to put you on the right track or to help you develop this person, the suspect has happened.
Mark Roby. He's got domestic violence, burglary. We need to get into that upstairs apartment. Hopefully we'll find something in there that attaches him to that bloody apartment.
They get a break.
This is a good one here.
They find a shoe print in the bathroom.
You see this? It's got the swirls.
It could match the bloody shoe print found outside the victim's front door.
Just take the whole pieces of the lime up.
It's a match.
It don't get no better than that.
We got him.
It's not often that you get a break like that. It's a touchdown. It puts him on the scene. It certainly gives the homicide detectives some concrete evidence to say that we can kind of put a little heat on this guy to make him explain how his shoe print ended up inside of his apartment as well as on the crime scene. It's a very gratifying feeling when detectives get what we consider a break like that. Even though you have a case that you think is going to be open and shut, anything can happen on a homicide case. That could make your case fall apart. And when you have something that strengthens your case, it's something to celebrate.
Just across the river in Newport, Kentucky, local police tracked down Mark at his girlfriend's house. "21 hours into the investigation, Luke and Detective Dave Feldhouse crossed the state line into Newport.
It'll be interesting to see what his story is.
I'm Detective Feldhouse, that's Detective Luke, and we just need to talk to you, okay?
I'm not violent person.
I've known Fred for years.
It was my boss, you know.
I'm a guy that tried to make you feel like he's better than you. You know what I'm saying? You're nothing but a piece of to him, you know? Putting me down, belittling me, just torment, you know? Just, I broke my back for this man, you know? And I was really drunk, and he come up there, running his mouth, bitching about the radio, like always.
Did you go down to his house? What did you do next?
Grab a knife, put down the steps. All I can remember is seeing laying blood. I seen the blood all over me. Took a shower.
How in the heck did the dog get in your house?
Followed me. And he knows me, always follows me. I don't know why I done it. Just got frustrated. I got tired of it, man. Just putting me down, and still doesn't give me an excuse to it. It's just, maybe if I could take it back, I would.
Less than 24 hours in, Luke has solved her case.
Mark, he flipped, he lost it. I think all of us take a little piece of each one of these cases. Stays with you, like I'll never go down Marshall Street again and look at that house and not remember. Never.
Memphis, Tennessee, Sunday morning.
This police department, I was on behalf of my mother. She left Friday at 1 o'clock. Today is Sunday. She hasn't been at home and she hasn't called. And it's not like her.
Later that night, the woman's car is found abandoned just outside of town. The next day, not far from the car, workers discover a body that may be the missing woman.
Lieutenant Miller brought a picture out here of the lady that's missing. I believe it's going to be the same person.
The victim is 44-year-old Diana Franklin, a mother and grandmother.
She was cut up very bad.
It looks like her face almost got ripped off because there's something here and around here. Her clothes are dirty, but they're not bloody.
The medical examiner believes the killer dressed the victim after she was already dead.
Just very strange. First of all, we're sorry for your loss. Diana, have any problems with anybody?
Yes, sir. My boyfriend, Dave.
Pamela says that her mother was arguing with her boyfriend, David, the night she disappeared.
Do you have any idea what they started arguing about Friday night?
Oh, it was he always argue about money. I always go to the casino losing my money and come back broke. And he ain't got nothing. She told him she tired of him and she finna go out here and hustle for him. He said, well, you think you got me? I got you.
She says David stayed at home all night and left early the next morning.
What time did he leave Saturday?
I said he left about 10 or 11.
Pamela says that David left threatening messages on the victim's cell phone days before her body was found.
Well, this is the victim's boyfriend, David Brown. 9:53 Saturday night, the day our victim disappeared, David called and left this voicemail. You ain't gonna play me, I'm not the one. You F me, I F you. You don't want to F with me, I'm gonna F you wrong. Later.
I think you know what we want to talk about. We'll talk about what happened to Diana. When did you last see Diana?
He says he last saw Diana the night she disappeared.
I said, Dave, I want to go to the casino. I watched the back out the driveway, and that was the last time I seen him.
You left a message on cell phone? What did you say on your message?
I said, where are you? You need to come home.
See if this sounds familiar. You don't want to with me, I'm going to you wrong. What does that sound like to you if you or me standing over a dead woman that you know had been missing for a couple of days after getting into an argument with her boyfriend the last time she was seen alive, and you get voicemails like this?
I ain't never put my hands on that.
Well, somebody did more than put their hands on her, okay?
I never.
And this is what we do. We find killers, okay?
I had nothing to do with this. I told him not to go. I'm not a cable. I'm not gonna kill him.
It's kind of frustrating. David will be going home tonight.
What can you tell me about this case?
I'm the security guard at Longview Heights apartment complex.
She says that one of the tenants has been talking about Diana Franklin. She says his name is Albert Dorsey.
Okay, what did he say to you? Tell me when he said it.
I just remember him telling me that he found a body. He said he pulled a body from the track. When they turned over, her face was cut up. Cut up real bad. Oh, this was told to me Sunday.
Diana's body was not discovered until Monday morning.
Why are you so sure that it was Sunday when Albert told you this?
Yesterday, little ladies go to church, I'm out there watching them, come in and go. I do my days of the week.
What did he say to you that made you suspicious of him?
Sunday, he called me and asked me, how do I spell forensics?
You're a gold miner. This is unbelievable.
All this information has not been released to anybody. The family doesn't need to know.
I'm gonna talk to Amber.
Yeah.
When somebody with information that only the killer knew. That's a huge break for homicide detectives. It means that you're not wasting time looking at people of interest. You actually have a suspect. You can focus your attention on a suspect, and you can build your case. It's so important for witnesses to get involved. That small piece of information that you think is insignificant might be that big break that we need to break this case wide open.
I'm looking up Albert Dorsey right now, and I'm going to send out Sergeant Stark and Sergeant Haynes to pick him up so we can talk to him. That's Mr. Dorsey. Go get my guy. Thank you.
All right. You know that young lady?
Yes, sir.
Who is that?
That's, Diane.
Albert says he's dating the victim's friend.
Do you remember when Diana was found?
I think that was Sunday.
Do you know how she died?
Her face was cut up. Cut up real bad.
There's a problem I have, Albert. I got some people telling me that you said some very specific things on very specific days. You talked about Diana being injured in specific places. And the problem is, things that you said were true statements. How did you know these things?
I said, from what I heard on the news, they said that she was found on the railroad.
It wasn't on the TV when they said you said these things. So how do you explain that?
Okay, whoever was telling you that, they lied on me.
There's no way this person would know that, Albert. You know why they didn't say it? Because they didn't see the body, and we don't tell them.
I'm serious.
Because nobody on this planet knows that, except the police that found her the day after you supposedly said this, and the person that killed her.
Every time that I said something to anybody, it's because what I heard on the news.
Albert, you're me.
Y'all ain't finna finish this on me like that.
That's the voice of the one's in a corner and don't know how the hell to get out.
They decide to put Albert on a 48-hour hold.
Who am charged with?
You ain't charged with nothing yet, but you're gonna be held.
After spending the night in jail, Albert changes his story.
Yes, I did talk to Diane.
Albert admits that he recently stole his girlfriend's PIN number and had been monitoring her voicemail messages. On the night of the murder, he heard one message from the victim, Diana.
She said that you know that I wanted to ride to the casino with you.
He says the message indicated that his girlfriend went to the casino without her. He decided to call Diana.
I said, but you still going, ain't you? She said, yeah. I said, can I ride? And she did come over there.
He says Diana met him at his apartment to leave for the casino.
But I guess she didn't know that her boyfriend was behind her.
He claims Diana's boyfriend, David, followed them in his car and forced them to pull over. He says David then assaulted her.
So I managed to get out of the car and walk around to her side, and I tried to push him back. And before I know it, I just took off running. And
That doesn't make sense.
why it's so hard for y'all to believe it?
For one thing, why didn't you ever call the police and tell them, hey, that girl, I know who did it, because they attacked me too. You are taking the ultimate gamble. Crap. Albert, you are yourself up, and I'm going to help you do it.
I did the whole thing.
He describes these horrific injuries that she had. And nobody knows the nature of the injuries except us. Then he says that David attacks them. The problem with that is David was at the house. We can verify that with her daughter. I mean, this guy is just unbelievable.
It's very hard to tell a lie when you don't know what other people know. Detectives are not surprised when suspects lie. You expect it. You just took a life. You know the repercussions of taking a life. There's a possibility that you can go to jail for the rest of your life or even lose your life. And sometimes the mistakes that criminals make and sometimes the things that they say can come back to haunt. I caught a lot of memorable breaks during my tenure in homicide. So I can tell you anything that puts that suspect on the scene, anything that identifies him as being the person that committed a crime is a game changer.
Miami, Florida. 1 p.m. 911 receives a call from the Alapata neighborhood.
Please, can I help you? There's either robbing or the telephone. You gotta hurry up and happen because we got it. You gotta go right now.
When police and EMS arrive, they find a man on the floor of the dollar store, unconscious. At the hospital, ER doctors try to save him, but he dies.
This afternoon, patrol units received a call referencing a possible robbery and a male shot.
62-year-old Isabel Torres was a retired chef. He leaves behind 3 children, a grandson, and a wife of 37 years.
According to witnesses here, the victim was just a customer. He found himself in the middle of an armed robbery. Apparently, this store has been the victim of 3 robberies, and on their last robbery, the suspect took the cameras as well as the DVR.
Quiero que me cuente desde el principio que llegaste a la tienda todo lo que sucedió.
Ok. Yo fui a la tienda. En ese momento entró un señor, el que mataron. En el momento que entró el señor, entró ese negro. Le dijo, freeze. Y dice, I want money. Money. Me dijo, money, money, money.
The customer says the robber threatened her with the gun.
Ese señor, el que mataron, se dio la vuelta así, tan rápido, se trató de arrebatar la pistola.
She says the victim and the robber struggled for possession of the gun.
Yo cojo y me le escapo. Salgo de la tienda así. Y oigo el disparo. El susto fue tan grande que yo me metí, que yo creía que I was going to pass out.
¿Te llegaste a ver la cara?
Tenía una cosa desde aquí tapada en blanca. Una cosa que tapa así.
Unfortunately, this heroic individual attempted to do some good in this world, and he paid the ultimate price in getting killed.
I found a business houses down the street, and they saw the robber fleeing the store northwest towards a waiting blue Chevy Impala. The store owner had video. The photo for the subject is going to be a black American male, last seen fleeing in a royal blue Chevy Impala.
They find a woman who was working a few doors down from the dollar store when it was robbed.
Venía a arrimarse para hablar conmigo. Me dicen, tiro, me dice.
She says while she was talking to Maria, the shooter ran out of the store.
Ella me dijo, mira, 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 ya va que. Y ella con la misma salió corriendo. Lo siguió.
Maria may have seen their suspect without his mask on.
María, ¿dónde vive?
No, ella deambula. Sí, ella deambula.
Gracias. This homeless lady, Maria, she got a really good look at the subject, so it's imperative that we find Maria.
María por aquí hoy? ¿Is her right there?
María, ¿la viste hoy? Good news for us is that electric blue Impala SS, there's only 13 within Dade County.
Over the next few weeks, they tracked down all 13 blue Impala SSs registered in Miami-Dade County.
What year is this? 2000? This is not gonna be it.
None of them are the killer's car. And no witnesses come forward who can ID the black male who shot Isabel Torres.
I hate to say it, but it looks like this case is going to cold case.
It's gut-wrenching to have a case go cold, especially when you have so much to go on. The farther you get away from it, the likelihood of solving that case is slim. You're just looking for something to give you direction, something to breathe some more life back into the case. You're just waiting on the phone to ring, something to happen to give you that big break. Especially a case like this where the victim deserves justice, his family deserves justice, his family deserves closure. It's one of those things that haunt you.
After months of hard work,
myself and Detective Reyes at court, and we were on the way to court when Detective Reyes spotted an electric blue Impala fitting the description that we have on the Isabel Torres case. The tag goes back to somebody with a suspended license.
They called in backup to stake out the car. And when the driver returned,
brake lights on, brake lights on.
they took him into custody for driving with a suspended license.
The car matches precisely the description that I'm looking for. The rims are exact, the color is exact, the tints are exact, everything's exact. What are the chances? Let it be. We're gonna go ahead and tow the car and see what he has to say. Today, I wore my lucky socks, but not on purpose.
Oh, yes.
Maybe I need to start wearing them not on purpose.
The driver of the Impala is 38-year-old Keon Williams.
to your foot? I saw you limping.
I got shot.
You got shot? When?
He says he was shot on April 29th, the same day the victim was murdered.
You still didn't tell me what you interrogated me for.
Robbery.
Robbery. Robbery. You got to be kidding.
Actually, go a little beyond the robbery. Something happened and it had a bad ending.
I can see where you're going with that, but
where is it that I'm going?
Let me talk to him later.
Okay. I think he shot himself. I think he was running to the car, tries shoving the gun down to his pants, and boom, right down his leg. He is going to be arrested for the suspended license. That's nothing. He'll be out tomorrow. By no means is it over. I'm preparing the 6 photo lineup.
Money, baby. Right there.
Let's go and find Maria, bro.
Maria.
They head out to the dollar store to start with the new owner. The owner has found Maria.
Okay, ya está aquí en el dollar store. ¿Tú estás cerca?
Maria agrees to meet with them.
She lives in this residence. Let's see if we can put another nail in the coffin. Gracias. We got him. Without hesitation, this is the guy. Without hesitation. Walked by her twice into the store without the mask, and on the way out, and he was putting the gun in his waistband. Now we got enough PC to bring him in.
Police may have his car, but Keon is already out of jail for the suspended license charge.
4 months, nothing, and in 24 hours, everything.
Homicide, Sapero.
It's Keon.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Keon Williams just called. He wants his car back. So I'll give him his car back. We'll keep it real with you. Okay? You can do a man like yourself. You already been identified.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'd like to talk to the lawyer.
He chose not to speak to us. This is fine. That's his right. But this time we have a little more evidence on him.
Did you ever stand up?
It feels truly amazing. One day you have absolutely nothing on this case. It was very quickly going to a cold case. Detective Reyes, if he hadn't had this in the front burner, you would never have seen that car. That was just a needle in a haystack.
The detective that saw that blue Impala 4 months later should be commended. To still have the wherewithal to say, hey, I had a case where there was a blue Impala, and to act on that is just extraordinary. Obviously, the detectives in this case had a never-lose attitude. Not only did they have to find a vehicle, a proverbial needle in a haystack, They had to find a person that was an eyewitness to this and that could identify the suspect. And there's a tremendous amount of detective footwork that has to happen to do that. So kudos to this entire homicide bureau.
Took somebody into custody, and we made an arrest.
Yo sé que no va a traer tu bolso para atrás, pero por lo menos tienes eso, que la persona que lo mató está en la calle.
Every day people ask me, hey, anything on your dad's case? And I'm like, no. They're like, no leads? I was like, nothing. There's just a blue and Paula. And I see a blue and Paula every day of my life. But
You probably wondered, is that the guy that killed my
is
dad?
that the guy that killed me? Every day.
It was almost like a gift from the heavens.
And thank you.